Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back and welcome to FIFA 23, guys. We can finally record videos on console. It's awesome. It's a great feeling. I'm hoping that you guys have been enjoying all the content. I'm really going to be grinding the streams and the production of the videos again for you guys. So it's going to be another year. And yeah, nice to get back on FIFA. We've been playing a lot of other games the last couple months, and you guys have been loving the videos this week. So thank you to everybody who's been supporting. Guys, we actually uploaded on the second channel. Yes, that channel is going to be back. So if you want to check that out, I'll put the link in the description down below. We have my first games on FIFA 23. And today was quite the grind. I played 9 hours of the game today. And today we're going to really just talk about the market and a little bit of what happened. And so if you enjoyed today's video, guys, a thumbs up is very appreciated. Let's put on my glasses so I don't strain my eyes. I've already been staring at the screen for 9 hours today. But guys, you know, love FIFA release week. I'll be grinding this game like crazy this week. And the market a bit as well. Now, when we go on my account, you're going to notice that we do have a lot of coins, guys. And that is obviously because if you haven't been watching this channel, I packed Mbappe on the second day of the web app. So I was able to really do a lot with those coins and move them around. And today, I really spent a lot of time messing around with kind of getting a team, which I had. And I kind of pre-bought, you know, last night, the day before, expecting a rise today. And because the rise really was coming today because Australia and New Zealand were getting on the game and they were going to get their FIFA points, and that's coins into the market. Pack weight is not good enough for those cards to go down, and they're going to buy teams. And as everybody can start playing this game after 6 grueling days of the web app, people are going to buy teams, guys. That's how it kind of goes on FIFA, man. And so we're going to probably see another huge rise tomorrow because the majority of pre-order players are going to get on, although today we had the EA Access trial. And if you don't know how to do that, it's very simple. You're going to have to go, I think, into your FIFA 23. You're going to click View Product. And once you do that, there'll be a button that'll say Access to Trial. So you can easily do that. But as you guys can see, if you look at my team, again, as I had said, I kind of pre-bought a lot of these players. Cancelo for 39, VVD for 90, Koulibaly for 43. We packed Davies today. You'll see that in a video tomorrow morning. Renato Sanchez for 24. Messi for 200. And yeah, you know, you're going to see a lot of these cards are a lot more expensive than they were you know, yesterday, and that's just because we got the rise today of the points and people kind of playing the game. Now, we do have FIFA points right now that are going to start to go on people's accounts in EU, and there's going to be a bit of a supply coming because people are getting cards. People are logging off. People aren't panic buying teams as much right now, and there's definitely going to be a wave right now where you're going to see that the market might actually go down a little bit overnight, guys. So I think it's a brilliant opportunity to pick up cards. If you missed today, if you kind of didn't get in on that huge rise, there's definitely going to be a downtrend right now as a lot of people are going to log off the game for the day and stop buying teams. And so it's going to be a really good opportunity to pick up some cards. Now, if I could give you guys a couple investments that I love, if you can snipe Nkunku, I know he's extinct right now. If you can snipe him with any of the supply coming out, definitely pick him up. If VVD or Koulibaly drops overnight, pick them up. If Renato or Cancelo drops overnight, pick them up. These are the players that are going to start to keep going up the next couple of days. Alan St. Max is another one of those players. There's probably going to be these kind of periods, guys, where the market goes down and then it rises again. And what's happening is you're getting these waves of panic buying and then selling. And then when there's supply coming into the game, like right now where EU is getting they're getting their FIFA points, you're getting supply listed on the market. These people want to cash out on what they're packing. So, for example, I'm going to use Koulibaly as an example, or you know, I'll use Rudiger, guys, because you know, I sold Rudiger today at 115, and is he still there? Let's see if he's still there. I sold him because I thought it was a bit high, and he's back down again. But look, I think Rudiger is going to get back up to that price. I think it's very possible, right? So you've got a buying opportunity where he may go down for a couple hours now, and you know, if you go on the Footbin Popular page, this is going to be a trend that we're going to see, I think, for a lot of these players. I think you're going to see a lot of these players going down in price tonight. After that crazy panic buy today. And it doesn't mean there's a market crash, right? As I kind of talked about, right? Like there's this supply that's coming onto the game because people are getting some pre-order points and more people are logging on with starter packs. And you're going to notice a dip in the market. You're going to notice a dip in the market. People were saying an hour ago that Anthony was 48, right? And I believe it, right? He was up to 45. I think he's going to get back up there. He was 37 an hour ago. Now he's 39. He's kind of rising again. These players are going to trend, and there's so many ways you can make money on them. So you're looking for the players that are really, really going up and then dropping a bit, right? Like I think we'll see, you know, we had Vinny today. I think Vinny was hitting like 340, 350, right? And I think he's going to get back there. I really do, right? You're getting these waves where people are cashing out and people are opening packs, and these waves where people are buying. So there's a huge opportunity for you guys overnight, I think, to get back in on these cards, it's going to be really hard to pinpoint the low. You're probably not directly going to find that low, but definitely big money in a lot of these cards. Renato was a card that was kind of going close to his extinction earlier. He was almost, his max price range is 50K. And let me tell you something, just to tell you guys, Renato is insane. He's my favorite centerman in the game so far. I think he's absolutely incredible. So Renato is that guy. And any meta players or any players that you guys are trying to pick up tonight, you know, go for it. Go for it. And you know, it's all these kind of budget levels, right? Like you've got levels of these players of these budgets. But as we said, every single budget is going to go up, guys, because people are going to get on the game. And what are people going to do? They're going to play. And not to mention, guys, we're recording this video on a Monday. We've got Rivals rewards on Thursday. So a lot of people are going to try to grind out Rivals rewards to get a good rank of rewards. And that requires people buying a team and playing. But yes, overall, FIFA points, guys, with all the pre-orders is going to bring a lot of coins to the market. And I expect players like Zaha, players of every budget, Mendy, Llorente, Kimpembe, it doesn't matter. I think they're all going to go higher. And I think there's no doubting it. I think there's no denying it. If you look at my transfer list right now, a way that I just did well was I was kind of rotating through with icons in supply and, you know, trying certain icons out. That's really what I went for today in terms of like a way to make coins. Something, you know, a little bit different. But, you know, when I take a look at the market, we've got 1 million coins. We've got some players in our team. And I think for me today, I would be looking at anybody who like just boomed today like crazy that's kind of coming back down. And I'm not really looking yet because I think there's going to be a log off. I think there's going to be just these kind of times. But I'd be starting to look and see like Anthony was down at 37. He's 39 now. So just watching these cards. And I think when we wake up in the morning, I'm going to be surprised if the market's not up quite a bit. I think the market will be back up. I mean, by that point, a lot of people in Europe have probably used their FIFA points and are starting to kind of play the game a lot and upgrade their team. And Mbappe got panic bought to 1.8 earlier. I said, you know, don't do that. Let it sit. And now he's 1.62. So, you know, we're going to see a lot of these kind of ups and downs with this market. And it's going to be really fun. But it's going to be a little bit crazy, right? I think people were saying that Neymar an hour ago, I think was all the way up to like 720K. And, you know, now he's starting to come back down. He's at 600K. And he's kind of dropping, which I need this card for my team because I played with him in a foot draft, and he was magical. He was so good in the game. But, you know, you guys could even reference and kind of look at my team for an example of, like, you know, something that happened. And, you know, something that happened was, like, I bought Coman because I wanted him for my team. 37K. He's 35 now, so he's dropped a bit. But I'm not worried because I think he's going to go higher again than what I paid for him. And, you know, it's actually impressive to see how good the you could say, like, the baby meta, which is, like, Joe Gomez. I remember when on the web app, you know, he was 5K. And he's exploded, man. He's up to 9.3K. Tomori's up to 80K, right? Everybody's going for Tomori because he got this new card this year where he's got a lot of pace. And that's just a crazy rise. He got all the way up to 92. I still think this card's going to probably get back there. So, you know, time will tell with this market. It's going to be a crazy one. But if I could give you a player, by the way, guys, out of playing today that I was absolutely in love with, it was Koulibaly. Koulibaly was so good today. So I picked him for 40, picked him up for 43. I think he was really close to 100, and now he's dropping again. But, you know, anybody that is looking for a center back that is going to spend some FIFA points, which I don't recommend. But if you got the pre-order stuff, you spend some coins, you got like 100K. Koulibaly is so good at the center back position. Obviously a little bit more expensive than you could say a starter center back, or, you know, when you're going for there. Today we also, guys, got Di Maria. We got Di Maria SBC. I am kind of in the process of completing it because I had a dupe. I think he has a bit of a suspension. It's interesting with Di Maria, though, because his first upgrade is going to be an 86, so there could be some value there. And look, it's a little bit of a weird one this year, man. Like, I don't really know what I feel like is best with players yet. I definitely feel like you need a 4-star weak foot. Like, that's very helpful to have. But, you know, skills are great, but it's not one of those FIFAs where I feel like I'm constantly looking for a player with, like, insane agility or balance. I don't think left stick dribbling is that crazy this year. Seems to be a bit of a FIFA that's a little clunkier, relies a bit on passing and attacking AI and like huge bursts of acceleration, but it's overall a lot slower of a game. So it is interesting, and I don't really know yet who's great in this game. But yeah, we got a Di Maria. It was like I think an 83-84. Something to notice about that, they didn't require like chem, which is, I guess, nice. Maybe like going forward that's going to be a thing because chem is crazy on SBCs. And then also today, if you haven't already, there is access to doing a early access upgrade where you can put in, I think it's like 5 or 6 gold players for a 78 plus. I did not get anything crazy out of that today. I tried, but I didn't get anything crazy. And then yeah, as I was gonna show you guys before, the transfer list, I got a Stevie G that I was playing with today for 275. I'm gonna flip him. He was good. And then I got a Baggio that I'm gonna try to flip right now. He was also good. So that's where I'm going. And, you know, for me, I'll probably look at some of these gold metas that I spoke about. I love some of these guys that went up so much a couple hours ago that are coming back down again, because I just know these are the same players that are going to be going up again tomorrow. But I'm going to be patient because we're heading to those overnight hours. And a lot of times on FIFA, you know, last couple days, what's been happening, cards are getting rare overnight. And they're actually going up a lot because nobody's listing because people are logging off. I think the opposite is going to happen tonight. I think a lot of these cards through the overnight are going to get a bit lower because we're going to have this constant supply, but we're not having as many buyers as we had. So that's where I'm really going to be looking tonight. I'll probably be looking from a range of gold metas to also like new heroes that I want to try out. I want to try out Govu. I think he looks really cool. And earlier he got up to like 390. He's back down a ton again. Which is cool, and he's kind of getting some supply, so that'll be a nice look tonight potentially. Lucio is really interesting. I played Lucio today. He was magnificent, and he was getting panic bought so much earlier, and he's all the way down again. He's down to 485, so I'm definitely going to watch some of these newer cards that I want to try out. I know this budget is a little bit less accessible to everybody watching. I am merely just in this video talking about where I'm going to look, so you guys can kind of get an insight in terms of how I'm trying to run this account. And you know, that's the honest truth of it, right? 259 for Harry Cool. And yeah, so other than that, I mean, another player that I thought would be really interesting to try is Kevin De Bruyne, and he was up to like 300 earlier. So I wonder if his price is coming back down again. It's not, so he must be really good because he's holding price. 285 is pretty nuts for him. But yeah, and you know, in terms of a low budget, players that I think are going to do really well, as I said, you know, I know Nkunku is extinct. I played a pro today with Haaland in their team. So I think pros are going for Haaland because of how OP shooting is. He got all the way up earlier. If we go take a look at his graph, he got all the way up earlier to 125K. And this is just a rocket rise. He doubled in price today. He was 60. He went up to 120. He genuinely doubled in price today, guys. Haaland went actually to the moon. And look, he's down at 110 now, but he's kind of starting to go back up again. So this is a very in-demand card, guys. Erling Haaland is just, the demand on this guy this year is something new. It's something different, and you love to see it, right? Like, Haaland's not a player most FIFAs, I think, would be this in demand, but a lot of people are going from, again, as I said, I already played a pro who was using this card today. So very interesting, right? And I think he's a guy that we'll probably end up seeing be 150. Vinny, I think, you know, a guy that's going to rebound back to at least 370 by the end of the week. We're going to see a lot of these cards just go right back up. And look, the one thing you got to look at with the market is the supply factor, right? Look at how many Vinny is not selling at 310, right? So what this is going to tell you about the market, anyone watching this video, this guy is going lower because he's got 10 pages of 11 cards per page not selling. That does not mean the card's going to go up. That means they're going to go lower. So watch out and stay patient when you're kind of looking in those directions of players. But, you know, the thing you probably got to understand about, you know, just generally talking about the market and looking at it, the budget that a lot of people are on right now is that kind of like Joe Gomez, Zaha to Renato budget. It's that like 10 to 40K. Those are going to be the players that are getting bought the most in people's teams. Those are going to be the players that people are going for, guys, in people's teams. So that's where I would be looking if I was looking to make coins. I'd be looking for these guys to drop, go up, right? Don't get too greedy, guys, when you guys are looking to take money on cards. Do not get greedy. That's sometimes going to be the worst possible thing you can do is decide, oh, you know, he's up 40% and I'm not going to take the money. You take the money and you don't look back, right? There's going to be a lot of times where you think you messed up and you know, don't do that. Take it, right? Maybe if a card is rising a lot, for example, Mbappe's gone up 200K in an hour, maybe you list 10K over the cheapest one just so you get a little bit of extra juice on your sale, but never be too greedy. So yeah, you know, aside from that, I don't want to waste too much time, and I don't want to blabber. I would say look at the Flippin' Popular page, guys. If any of you guys are looking at picking up some cards tonight, and I also think any of you guys that are packing any of these cards, I would keep them. Don't sell them, man. Hold on to them. I think they're going to go higher. Any of these cards, too, I think are going to just go up for a few days before you have to worry about selling them. So any of these cards you pack, any of these cards using your team, I think keep them. I think they're going to keep going higher. I think we're going to kind of consistently get these dips and then panic buys based upon supply. I mean, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be down to supply generally. So yeah, that's going to be the video, guys. Happy FIFA 23 day. I guess a couple improvements I would ask for from EA. I don't know if anyone from EA watches these videos. Would love if you guys could add a claim all tab, because I've got 62 objectives to claim, and I gotta be honest, I really don't want to do it. And you know, other than that, I think a huge complaint I've been seeing from people is like the R2 button is like the same button at somewhere in the somewhere in the menus. I think when you're doing like the space when you're searching for a player's name. So if we could get that sorted too. And then guys, we have two 82 plus packs. So we're gonna rip those with you guys, and we'll see if we can get lucky. We also have a draft mastery. I wonder what that is. 285 to 275 to 80. Was that 27? Oh, assist mastery. Anything there? Same thing. Nothing crazy. But hey, you know what, guys? We'll do a little pack opening to end the video today. I appreciate you guys supporting and everything. And yeah, guys, we're doing a huge giveaway with Flipin on Twitter. So if you want to check that out, check it out. And guys, follow the Twitch. It's down below. Hate to be that guy like plugging stuff, but I'm going to be streaming like so much, man. So any of you guys that want to watch, any of you guys, when you're playing FIFA, you want to watch. I don't rage that much. I don't scream that much. So I think I'm not the worst to watch. Argentina, center mid. Oh, you know what? This guy actually, I think is like 9K. This is not tradable, right? That would have been nice to be tradable. Somebody in my chat was talking about today how this guy has gone up and down so much in the last couple of days. And yeah, he was talking about it today, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. Okay, next pack. We've got Dutch right wing back, and it's going to be nobody we really wanted. Almiron in there as well. MLS legend himself. Now we've got another 275-83. We'll see how this goes. Come on, EA, hook us up. Did we get anything? England striker. Callum Wilson. Thought it was going to be better. Now, this is where it's interesting. We've got two 82 plus packs. And you think about the first day of FIFA. I mean, these could be good. Like, we could get something good out of these. I don't know. I'm excited. I can't lie. I think it's going to be decent. It's better than a 78 plus. Spanish is never great. Llorente, please. No! Koke again, man. I got Koke today already, guys. It's a dupe. I don't know what to do. I should probably put it in Di Maria, but I'm not going to waste your time. And that sucks because I thought I got Llorente, and that would have been the dream player to get. And we've got another one. I still don't know how to tell if it's a walkout, guys, and that's never great. All right, guys. Thanks for watching the video today. Appreciate you guys, man. Happy coins. Happy early first day of FIFA to all of you. And thanks for watching. Peace.